Well, the numbers are out, and when it comes to crime, there is mixed news here in Connecticut. Violent crime continues to go down, but fraud-related crimes are up. Our law enforcement beat reporter Kevin Geis joins us live from East Hartford tonight with the details. Kevin?
Kevin, good evening. The press conference held here at the East Hartford Police Department really to highlight a continued downward trend of violent and serious crime here in the state of Connecticut. But law enforcement officials also wanted to point out an alarming trend they've seen with a very widespread problem.
We're all working together to prevent and reduce crime and improve the quality of life for those who live, work, and visit the state of Connecticut.
Law enforcement professionals descending on East Hartford with what they consider good news.
Serious crimes and violent crimes continue to decline in the state of Connecticut.
The state releasing their crime stats report for the first 9 months of 2025. The data pointing to Connecticut getting safer from violent and serious crimes. But the outlying crime, fraud, jumping nearly 24%, driven by identity theft specifically, up over 86%.
Criminal activities continue to evolve, and our response is adapting accordingly.
Messaging about fraud and scams have increased to end 2025 and start 2026. State police say they have troopers training constantly in best practices and new strategies to prevent and track down fraud. But it's important people protect their personal information.
Understanding what the red flags are and knowing that, you know what, I'm going to end this phone call, I'm going to call my bank directly and find out.
Colonel Dan Lockman noting fraudsters have gotten sophisticated in their tactics. The lieutenant governor stepping in, noting even top state officials aren't immune.
It turned out that someone had gotten a hold of the check, washed it, and had presented it to the bank. Fortunately, I called the bank the day this check was presented.
The best thing that we can do is remind people to be vigilant and be aware of ways that they can get scammed.
The State Department of Consumer Protection says it's unclear if the rise is attributable to more reporting, which is good, or an increase in incidents driven by new technology like artificial intelligence. But the strategies to protect yourself still center around prevention.
That means educating yourself on recognizing the red flags of a scam, recognizing the signs of identity theft, and really preventing that from happening.
Now, those same law enforcement professionals also wanted to point out that stereotypically when you hear about these fraud investigations, you might immediately think about the elderly population being vulnerable. But they did point out that they have seen an alarming increase in victims aged 20 to 30. So they want everyone to be exercising caution. You can hear more from Consumer Protection tonight at 6. We're live in East Hartford tonight. Kevin Geis, NBC Connecticut News. Kevin, back to you.